Hi guys, this is Jesamine again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you for watching this. Today I'm sketching something different, something with plants and a person. This is for What's in the House Urban Jungle Sketch Challenge, and the reference photo is from Plant Queen. If you know him, he's on Instagram at Plant Queen and also known for Christopher Griffin. And also I'm sketching on my Koval Sketchbook Pro Series with Saunders waterboard paper. That is 300 GSM paper, perfect for watercolor, and I think it's also for gouache and mixed media. Very smooth paper, natural white. And I'm also using watercolor today from a Daniel Smith watercolor set. And I'm gonna clip this sketchbook because it's almost full. That's why I cannot really make it too flat now. But by the way, soon I'm gonna show you some sketchbook tour about this sketchbook, and I'm gonna show you my experience about the new sketchbook from Koval's Pro Series. So check out my YouTube channel and watch my my new video soon. So I'm also gonna use my watercolor brushes, 3 round brushes and also 1 flat brush, that's angled brush, and also my white pen marker, my mixing palette for watercolor, and also of course water and kitchen paper to dry my brushes. Yeah, I'm gonna search now. I'm using my iPhone, my old iPhone, for reference photo. So this is the reference photo for today. And it's a little bit tricky because I'm not really good with what do you call that, plants, but I'm trying my best. I'm practicing, and that's why I love to use my sketchbook for that, to practice and also to use it as a study sketchbook. And by the way, I first sketch here with my pencil, but I actually don't really draw on it. I'm just sketching like shapes, round, square, things like that, to study the form and the positions of my subject on my sketchbook. So I don't really draw there. There is a drawing process here. It's more like doodling, just to locate the position of the, for example, the person, the plants, how many plants I'm gonna do, and how big it should be on my sketchbook. So that is the only thing I'm doing here. I'm not really drawing it with a pencil. So if you notice it, I don't really follow all the lines that is made by the pencil here. So here I actually using wash lines here. I didn't really use a fine liner here or any ink or any lines, but you will see it on the side. On my left side, I have there my Lamy Safari fountain pen, but I didn't really use it for the whole process because I thought like it's not necessary. I really love the subject to be like this, and I don't really need the help of my lines, so I did it like this. And I love to make a contrast on my work, so I always look for texture and contrast. If I don't have it on my subject, I'm lacking something, so I always look for something for that. So by the way, here I'm putting first like big shapes to details. So if you can see like the hanging chair, I first do it like one big yellow ochre color, and then later on I added some texture, added some layers to darken it up. And yeah, and then I noticed that I don't have enough space for the shoes, so I just did like this. So I just put it almost at the edge, reach the edge of the sketchbook for his toes, and that's fine. It's better like that than to have this a little bit tiny space there on the edge. I use sketchbook, as I mentioned previously. I use sketchbook for study purposes and also to familiarize with painting. I noticed that I made a mistake here with painting the left side trees, and the best way to do this is actually to just paint first the big shapes and then go further with details, and not like what I did here. Like I'm almost like literally painting the leaves one by one. It's also okay, that's fine, but it's difficult to have this connection from everything, you know, like they all look like loose leaves. So at the end of the process, I'm almost like trying to connect them everything. But if you already did one big shapes at the beginning with very thin color, and then later on further with slowly with dark colors, then you already have a connection from the main subject and also from the plant. I always like to connect everything together, not lose elements one by each other. So that's the best way to first do a big shape and then with details. So here I'm already further to the subject itself, a plant queen. I'm doing the darkest color of his shirts and the trousers, and actually I find it difficult to sketch the face of him here because the position is really not easy and it's not common to sketch, but I try my best to look like him, not really too much, but more like abstract. And his is the reference photo that I'm using, so I also a little bit eliminate something on it, not everything. I didn't do the background, only plants and plant queen itself. So here again I went further with my Sansevieria. So I thought like I need to add some plants there because otherwise it's not balanced. There's no balance. It's almost like too much in the middle. So I need to add something there and add some pots and loose leaves like that, like pothos or something. Yeah, my snake plants. So from light to dark again, big shapes to small shapes, and then I go further with the hang plant. So here I'm showing more the shadow of the plants and also showing more some pot on top of it, so that plant is not just hanging there without nothing holding on it. I really love sketching this plant, by the way, this fiddle tree, one of my favorite. I love the way the leaves goes. I'm taking a break from sketching, and sometimes you just need to look something different, give your eyes rest. So I'm here in the Drenthe nature, Drenthe in Gasselte. Sun is shining. It's not that warm, but it's okay to walk with my husband there and my dog. So, and then after that I'm gonna finish the video, the sketching, and then I'm gonna share it to you. A little bit steep, eh? We are in Gasselte Drenthe. And here is a big lake, huge lake with white sand. Oh, my dog is peeing. Part of nature. For mountain bikes, and also in the middle of nature, so forest like that. And then in the other side you have water. I don't know if you can see it there. So that's the other side, the white sand beach. The water is so clear, you can see. You can also walk. Now we are in the forest, and then later we'll be in the beach. Kom Veet, doorlopen. Kom Veet. Is goed, doorlopen.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The only thing is that
It's deep, so you need
it's
to.
deep,
Yeah.
so you need to have a swimming diploma. And this nice thing is that you have sand, white sand, water, and then also nature. If you have mountain bike, you can even go with mountain bike. It's also nice. Yeah, it's very clean. I want to show them the sand. And this is the sand here. Look at that. Look how clear that is. It's like very light brown, very fine.
Yeah.
And it's just natural. And if you want to take the whole round of walk around the lake, I think it takes you like 1 hour and 15 minutes. If you just walk normal, like enjoy the nature and not rushing, then it's like 1 hour and 15 minutes. I can't imagine it because it looks so big. Really? Now it looks so small because we always normally we go here in the weekend for walk. I'm gonna show you the water. Just need to go down without falling. Hey Faye, ga je ook mee? Yeah? Just want to check the water. Look at that, how clear that water. And that area there is of course deep, but here you can just walk. And you still need to walk from here, there, until at the end. It's there, somewhere there. It's the end of the walk. Okay, let's continue with our subject today. It's almost done, so I'm just focusing on the details for the foliage, plants, darkest value, and showing more the veins of the plants and shadows on his shirts and trousers. So actually also the ring, because I thought it's all about the ring. So I also show it here and added some white lines on his trouser to pop it to pop more out of the sketch. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I also normally use this kind of marker to correct my sketch, because I noticed that I sketch his feet a little bit longer than normal, so I use my white marker to correct that. And because I'm using a natural white sketchbook, you don't really see it that I corrected there. It's very ideal, this one. So here is, I think, the final product. So, and then I just noticed that I have really a big space here, and it's back of my head is telling me add something there. So these quotes, I decided to add it here. Don't stop believing, because I think it fits on the reference photo. And this is the quote that I also have it in here in the house in our cabinet. So I thought like I'm gonna use it. This one, it's just nice. It gives more vibe on the sketch itself. So as I told you previously, a sketchbook is for me study purposes. So then later on I decided to redo this again, and this time I eliminate something that I think it's not necessary on this sketchbook, but I added more texture, like a pot. I give more cool pots there with the nice plants to add more feeling on the sketch. And yeah, and this is the purpose why I have sketchbook, and I really love it because record the painting process, because I saw that some part of the process that I should already stop. So when I do the second sketch, I already stopped there where I wanted. So this is really ideal to have something like that. Thank you again, Christopher Griffin, for letting me sketch you, and also thank you for those sketchers on our Instagram account for What's in the House. Look at these all gorgeous sketches that they made. Check our Instagram at What's in the House to see these all sketches from the different sketchers around the world. And the idea is actually to draw this in their style. So if you see, it's amazing to look at that we only have one subject, but very beautiful techniques what they use here, and it's amazing to look at. Follow us on Instagram at What's in the House, and also Jesamine Creates also on my Instagram. And thank you again for watching this YouTube video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for next coming video. This weeks about the street food, and I hope to see you again there. By the way, Sketchbook tour is coming up soon on my YouTube channel, so subscribe to my YouTube. Thank you. Bye.